We've made significant progress from the debacle that was left by President Trump in his last term.
Like so many politicians, this man is just a complainer. He said, we want to do this, we want to do that, we want to get rid of this tax, that tax, but he doesn't do anything.
The first presidential debate of 2024 happening in Atlanta last night. President Biden and former President Trump addressing burning issues the country is facing.
On January 6th, we were energy independent. On January 6th, we had the lowest taxes ever. We had the lowest regulations ever. On January 6th, we were respected all over the world. And then he comes in and we're now laughed at.
Being begged by his vice president and a number of his colleagues on the Republican side as well to do something, to call for a stop, to end it. Instead, they talked about these people being patriots and great patrons of America.
The leaders of South Carolina's Republican and Democratic parties were watching closely and say their candidates did what needed to be done.
Just in terms of the issues, but also, quite frankly, just in terms of stamina and ability. It was a stark contrast for voters, no doubt about it, especially when you consider through most of the debate, you had the split screen going on and people could see President Trump's reaction to President Biden, bumbling, mumbling, and so forth.
I think his record needs to speak for him. And I take Joe Biden, a hoarse Joe Biden with a raspy voice any day over a person with 34 felony convictions and who is completely immoral.
Thursday night, both candidates were asked about the economy during the pandemic and after. The annual inflation rate is lower than what it was in the summer of 2022. However, it is higher than the Federal Reserve's target.
The administration did a great job working to pull us out of that toward the tail end of his term. To the point where whenever he left office and President Biden came in, inflation was relatively under control.
Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris have worked tirelessly to get our economy back on good footing. So I think that he has done a great job and he will continue to do a good job.
According to both parties, they will be hopping on the campaign trail next, and the next debate is scheduled for September. In Columbia, Masharia Adams, Watchbox News, Local First.
To stay up to date with this story and more, make sure you subscribe to our Watchbox YouTube page. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and click that notification bell so you never miss an update.